I've been made aware recently about gold manipulation. What stops the banks from forever manipulating it? Well, because they're going to lose money, Andrew, if they keep manipulating it. So the reason, and this, I see this as a point of confusion for a lot of people. And I'm not saying that short term the banks don't manipulate the price. I think that they do. They're going to manipulate anything where they can get delta, or excuse me, alpha, or where they can get an arbitrage play. Look, come on. And JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, they're going to do whatever they can to make a quick buck. But the reason this is different from stocks is because stocks, you can short Tesla, or you can short GameStop or something like that, and you can just hold it. You never have to buy it back unless you're on margin, something like that. But you don't have to. It's not really forcing you to buy it back. Where if you sell a contract, a futures contract of gold, as an example, at the expiration date, you're forced to buy it back, or you have to deliver the gold, or you have to give them money, or you have to roll it over. You can't just, and you can say, yeah, well, you can just roll it over. Okay, fine. But that involves you buying the contract to net out the contract you sold. You see? So and then there's other incentives, like we see with silver right now, where the price, if you go down to the local silver store, or physical, is way, 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 way higher than the futures price. Right? But at a certain point, if we're in a free market, then you're gonna have an equilibrium there, because those people that are have those contracts, well, why the hell would they want the money, right? That they're going to take the physical silver. If the physical silver is trading at a 100% premium, and you've got a contract where you're buying silver, you're like, I'm taking delivery. You see? So then they have to come up the silver, brings up the price, the futures price, or there's an equilibrium mechanism over the long run. Now, over the short run, you can have wild swings. Look at the price of oil back in 2020, negative $40 on the paper market. But you couldn't go down to the local. Remember what Jim Rogers told me on that interview? If you guys saw that, I mentioned it. It's like, yeah, but you can't go down to the gas station, and they're not going to pay you to fill up your car. And his point was that, yeah, that's nice in the paper market, but it's not really in the physical market. So, but then you saw it come back up. And so it goes up, it goes down, but then the market forces kind of bring it back to an equilibrium. Although you do see a bit of a spread with the physical, I believe it is, because there's a bit of a storage cost. So you're almost always going to see the physical cost a little higher. But I don't know if that's because of manipulation or because of the storage cost or the additional cost of holding the physical. So my point here is, yes, the market's manipulated. Every market is manipulated by these banksters in the Federal Reserve to a certain extent. But over the long run, if the fundamentals are there, I think you're going to see the price go where the fundamentals lead it. No one's more powerful than the market, and therefore, even if there is something nefarious going on, I don't think they can manipulate it forever.